My name is Josette Barsano. I'm the training and practice managing attorney at the DC Affordable Law Firm. Economists are estimating that hundreds of billions of dollars have been lost in land over time for African American residents because they inherited the property through heirs property and not through formal structures like wills or trusts. What we're trying to do is, and we're really grateful for the funds to be able to do this type of work, is to go out into the community and educate people on what is heirs property. We run titles for people. We'll help them navigate the probate process if they're already in that situation. But most importantly is the preventative education, helping people establish wills, trusts, talk about what they want to do with their homes and these assets so that their kids can get the benefit of it over time. I'm just reflecting not on a particular story, but just the impact that we have with every client, every single case that we take. There are steps toward empowering people economically. Like with family law, we handle really sensitive issues of divorce and equitable distribution of property and alimony and child support. And those are real issues that are gonna span those children's entire lives. And it's gonna change their familial structure. So every time we can get someone, what they're entitled to under the law and educate them on those rights and help them through that process, it's so meaningful. And even in the immigration sphere, helping immigrants get work authorization, understand what they might be eligible for. Most people will come to us for a screening and tell us their story and not realize they're eligible for potentially all these other forms of relief. So we're opening so many doors, enabling them to eventually get their work authorization and be able to contribute to the economy that way and build up their economic wealth for their family.
Hi, I'm Joseph Leitmann-Santa Cruz, and I am the CEO and Executive Director of the DC-based nonprofit Capital Area Asset Builders. We're better known as CAB. The work that CAB does for almost 3 decades is to unapologetically create Black, brown, and immigrant wealth in the District of Columbia. We do so by providing access to information, resources, tools, and money. We strongly believe that anyone and everyone has the ability to achieve their God-given potential as long as they have access to the resources to do so. The Health Equity Fund investment in CAB has been catalytical. It has enabled us to do one thing, which is to be bolder, to take more risk, and to be a lot more ambitious. The opportunity to dream has been fundamental so that we can be expanding the work that we do. Anyone can talk about doing this, doing that, but at the end of the day, having a track record and having impact is what truly matters. And what we are able to do is to dream big thanks to the investment from the Health Equity Fund. Close to $25 million is the dream that we have of creating community wealth over the next 3 years. And that would not have happened without the investment from the Health Equity Fund. We all know that over 80% of health well-being is determined not by healthcare, but it's determined by the socioeconomic, cultural, and environmental aspects that are preventing a lot of low to moderate income Washingtonian families from truly having an equitable access to health and an equitable access to well-being in the District of Columbia. This is not unique to DC. What is unique to DC is the opportunity to intentionally make a strategic investment like the Health Equity Fund. So the specific call to action is caring about providing an opportunity to all and knowing that it's not only the impacted families that benefit, but it's everybody in society who benefits. The more money there is in our society, the more revenue. The more revenue, the more opportunities for more employment. Crime goes down, poverty goes down, wealth opportunities goes up. But first and foremost, we gotta care about brothers and sisters to see that everybody has the same opportunities.
My name is Foster Sellers. I'm the project coordinator at the National Reaching Out for Returning Citizens. What that entails is me helping out with the programmatic projects that we have at our organization. We have 3 in particular programs that I work on. It's called Build Wealth DC, the Ready for Work program, as well as our community-led permitted model. I have a criminal record, and I was a little nervous about how I was going to overcome that barrier to re-entering the workforce. And I decided to tell my story on an interview that would allow me to connect with the reentry community in a personal way, but at the same time use that as an opportunity to give back to the community that I've now been so connected to. So that looked like me dusting off my resume, putting it together. That looked like me applying for jobs that were in the reentry space to be able to share my story and help other individuals also have the confidence and gain the skills that they might want to say, well, this is not a life sentence as far as someone who's justice impacted. There is hope at the end of the tunnel. With our Build Wealth DC program, we are helping 15 women climb out of poverty. And what that looks like is the women who come into our program have the opportunity to get a match savings program at the end of the actual year of a commitment in the program. And so we offer holistic wellness, we offer financial literacy, we offer case management. And the idea is that these are women who have been justice impacted, who are below the poverty line, who are dealing with systemic racism and need to overcome these challenges. And so we thought of a program through the Build Wealth DC to help these women overcome these challenges. And so through the Health Equity Fund partnership, we're able to provide this program for our clients and help them with financial goal planning as far as like they have to be enrolled in an educational program, looking for some type of certification, going back to school, like I said, to help them with the end of the year match so they can say, well, at the end of the program, we have these opportunities aligned to us based on this amount of money that we have saved up.